Welcome to this explainer on the absolute ultimate heavyweight quarter-final clash of the 2026 World Cup. I mean, this is the match everyone has circled on their calendars. To put the sheer scale of this into perspective, Gillette Stadium sold out literally within minutes of this fixture being confirmed, drawing fans from across the globe to witness what is going to be a truly historic encounter. We've got two nations bound together by a deeply complex history, set to meet on the biggest stage imaginable. Today, historical rivalries, sheer tactical genius, and some incredibly high-stakes human drama are all about to collide.
All right, let's dive right into this explainer. Here's our roadmap for today. Number 1, the ultimate World Cup rematch. 2, the road to Foxborough. 3, a tale of two managers. 4, the tactical battleground. And 5, how it could unfold. Starting things off with Section 1, the ultimate World Cup rematch.
So the entire context of this fixture has shifted drastically since these two teams last met in 2022. You probably remember back then, Morocco was that beloved, plucky underdog riding a wave of unprecedented emotion. Well, not anymore. Morocco walks into Foxborough on a staggering 34-match international unbeaten run. Just to put that into perspective, sustaining that level of consistency in international football across multiple continents and tournaments is a historically rare feat reserved only for the absolute elite. They are the reigning African champions, and they're playing with supreme confidence. On the flip side, France arrives as arguably the most terrifying, in-form team of this whole competition, boasting a ruthless 14-goal offensive machine. This is no longer a giant facing a Cinderella story. It is a genuine 50-50 heavyweight collision.
And you know, this rivalry is seriously steeped in history. While France holds the overall edge and has actually never lost to Morocco in 19 minutes of normal play, their encounters have always been extraordinarily tight. Fascinatingly, France's current manager, Didier Deschamps, was actually on the pitch as a player when Morocco beat them on penalties back in 1998 during a friendly tournament. You just know that memory definitely lingers for him. Then there was that highly entertaining 2-2 draw in 2007, right before that seismic 2022 World Cup semi-final, where France ultimately broke Moroccan hearts with a 2-0 win. So the historical narrative here is rich, it's complex, and it is intensely competitive.
Moving right along to Section 2, the road to Foxborough. Both paths to this quarterfinal have been just remarkable. France navigated their group with absolute dominance, winning all 3 matches effortlessly. And what's really incredible is they maintained this flawless record and immense focus despite a deeply poignant human subplot, because manager Didier Deschamps actually had to briefly step away from the camp to attend his mother's funeral. That kind of shared emotional weight has clearly bonded this French squad even further. Morocco's path, meanwhile, was significantly more rugged. They were thrown into a completely brutal group featuring 5-time champions Brazil, but they survived the gauntlet and later required Yassine Bounou's penalty-saving heroess to barely scrape past the Netherlands in the round of 32.
But hey, this French team isn't just about elegant, flowing football. They can absolutely win ugly when they have to. In the round of 16, they faced an incredibly stubborn and bruising Paraguay side. France couldn't play their usual fluent game, but they dug deep and ground out a gritty 1-0 win thanks to a Kylian Mbappe penalty. It prompted a pretty fiery warning from French substitute Ryan Cherki, who literally declared that anyone looking to go to war with this French team should know exactly what to expect in response. It really shows a brutal, uncompromising resilience to match their world-renowned flair.
Morocco, on the other hand, completely shocked viewers right out of the gate. In their opener against Brazil, they didn't just sit back and pack the defense in a deep defensive block like they famously did in Qatar. Instead, they took the game directly to the Brazilians. They pressed high up the pitch and dominated long spells of possession against one of the tournament favorites. It signaled a massive tactical evolution under their new management. The hunter truly became the hunted.
Let's move to Section 3, a tale of two managers.
The contrast on the touchlines is honestly just absurd. On one side, you have Didier Deschamps, a 12-year veteran at the helm, a World Cup winner as both a player and a manager, looking for his 3rd career star. He has already announced this is his final tournament, making this his big swan song. And then, on the other side, Mohamed Wabi, a guy who never played professional football, spent decades quietly toiling away in Belgian youth systems, and was coaching under-23 sides just months ago. He was abruptly handed the senior job a mere 90 days before this World Cup kicked off. It's a seasoned, iconic legend chasing a glorious farewell against the absolute ultimate rookie gamble.
Now for you, watching at home, this philosophy means you can expect relentless attacking pressure. Wabi's rapid rise isn't just luck,
It's backed by a calm, highly analytical, statistically informed approach that has completely transformed Morocco's attacking metrics. As his quote highlights, his data-driven method proves that when his team presses high and gets into the penalty area as frequently as they do, there is practically no logical reason to settle for low-percentage long-range shots. It's a highly principled, modern footballing brain guiding the Atlas Lions, demanding real efficiency and penalty box dominance.
Which brings us to Section 4, the tactical battleground.
Before we look at who's actually on the pitch, we really have to look at who is missing. Both squads are dealing with some massive blows to their midfield engines. France is almost certainly without their vice-captain, Aurélien Tchouameni, due to a severe adductor tear, forcing major reshuffles to protect their backline. Meanwhile, Morocco has likely lost Ismail Saibari to a hamstring strain. Taking away Saibari means losing his unique ability to operate as a false nine, a forward who drops deep into the midfield to link the play and carry the ball directly through the center of the pitch. These aren't just missing players, guys. They are missing gears in these highly tuned tactical machines.
But the defining micro-narrative of this match isolates two Paris Saint-Germain clubmates who also happen to be incredibly close friends, colliding directly on the flank, Kylian Mbappe and Achraf Hakimi. Now, Hakimi loves to overlap aggressively from right back to join the attack, but every single time he pushes up, he risks leaving a massive vacated channel behind him. France's transition structure is specifically designed to exploit exactly that space by feeding Mbappe on those explosive wide runs of his. It is an extraordinary, high-stakes tactical chess match isolated entirely on one side of the pitch, where literally one single mistake could decide the whole game. And we can't forget, Mbappe isn't just trying to advance his team to the semifinals. He is on a historic, deeply personal hunt. He currently sits on 7 goals for the tournament, desperately chasing Lionel Messi's tally of 8 in the Golden Boot race. Mbappe already holds the record for most knockout stage goals in World Cup history. And with that Golden Boot right in his sights, every single time he touches the ball today, sporting history is on the line.
So to feed Mbappe, France will rely on a very specific attacking blueprint. It's almost like a trap. They're going to look to draw Morocco out of their compact shape, heavily utilizing center back William Saliba's incredibly clean distribution from the back. Saliba's ability to ping precise, line-breaking passes is the crucial trigger here. The exact moment a player like Hakimi pushes forward and leaves a gap, Saliba will bypass the midfield entirely, launching rapid transitions to isolate individual defenders and get the ball straight to Mbappe and Ousmane Dembélé in acres of dangerous space.
Conversely, Morocco knows they can't try to simply outpossess France for 90 minutes. They have to trust their incredibly disciplined, compact structure, waiting patiently for a turnover. If France breaks through, they'll lean heavily on Buno's proven big-game shot-stopping ability. Then, the second Morocco wins the ball back, the goal is to bypass France's high press by playing sharply through their 2 central defensive midfielders, and then striking clinically on the counterattack using the absolute lightning pace of Brahim Diaz and Achraf Hakimi.
Finally, let's hit Section 5, how it could unfold.
Take a deep breath, strip away all the emotional narratives and the romantic underdog stories, and let's ask the ultimate question. What actually happens when the whistle blows? What are we really looking at on the turf in Foxborough today?
Well, the underlying numbers and the global betting markets clearly favor France, giving them roughly a 60% chance of winning in normal time. And analytically, that makes perfect sense. Their attacking depth is just completely overwhelming. If the game is tight in the 70th minute and Deschamps needs to change the dynamic, he can just look to his bench and casually bring on fresh, world-class talents like Bradley Barcola or Désiré Doué to run at a heavily fatigued Moroccan defense. That is a luxury very few teams on the planet possess.
But here's the catch, the deciding dynamic that could flip those odds entirely. The most likely path for a French victory involves scoring early, much like they did in 2022, which forces Morocco to abandon their defensive block and open up. However, if Morocco can survive that initial ferocious onslaught, stay disciplined, and keep the game level deep into the second half, wow, the psychology completely shifts. The tension will exponentially rise and immense, suffocating pressure will fall squarely onto the French side, opening the door perfectly for a decisive Moroccan counterattack.
So, I'll leave you with this final thought to ponder before kickoff. Will Didier Deschamps, the legendary veteran, take one step closer to his glorious, historic farewell? Or will Mohamed Wabi, the absolute rookie who was coaching youth sides just months ago, complete the ultimate footballing paradigm shift? Whose destiny will be fulfilled in Foxborough?